back to my channel, and for those of you that are new, welcome. So today's video is super special to me because we are going to be giving our rescue donkey, Dinkey, a makeover. Finally, we've had her for a couple months now. If you guys haven't heard her story, she came to us basically spontaneously. We had no idea what we were getting. We ended up getting a donkey that needed a lot more TLC than we ever thought. She was severely underweight for a donkey, and of course she had a lot of matting in her overgrown hair. So we've tried to work with her for these many months to try to get her halter broke and even allow us to be near her. So we are going to be working with a donkey that's not completely trained and doesn't completely love when she's touched by humans still, but she really needs this makeover, and she's not shedding out that winter coat like we need her to be. Her hair is really matted and it's just getting pulled out. So today we have our clippers, and yes, we are going to be clipping our rescue donkey, Dinkey. So if you guys are excited for today's video, make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any of these videos. And of course, have a chance for my post notification shout out. All right, you guys, let's go to the pasture and get Dinkey. So I got the donkey, and you guys will see we're going to be using a lot of persuasive tactics like treats, grain, bucket with nothing in it, because she doesn't really like to be handled terribly too much by humans. But we've got our buckets, so she's happy as of right now. All right, Dinks, we're gonna do our before shots really quick and show you guys what Dinkey is looking like before we give her this makeover. As you can see, her coat is still really long, that winter coat, but it's just really matted. So it's not been shedding itself out, so we are going to need to remove it forcefully with clippers. I don't know if we're gonna do anything on her face, but we will try to brush it out as much as possible. And this is what she's looking like. She has gained a ton of weight. She's at a really healthy weight. My vet came out recently, and as you can see, she has a belly now. And then her back end here looks really good and not overweight or anything like that. My vet said if she was a horse, to fill this area out, we would have to lunge her, but she's not a horse. She looks really good. And of course, she's gonna go over here and try to eat some hay. But it's time for this little girl to get a makeover. We are starting on Dinkey with our plastic curry here. I've got her set up on one cross tie. She's never been cross tied before, so I don't know if I really want to test it just yet. We'll see how her mood is. We've got her set up with her hay. We're gonna go ahead and start to curry her. Good girl, Dinkey. Eat the carrot. She's not really happy about this. She doesn't love when this touches her, but she is getting a little bit into the pressure, which is good. Good. It's a carrot. She loves carrots. Okay. You're doing so good, Dinkey. Look how much hair we have curried off of her, and we have hardly even really started. She's still figuring out this whole tied up thing, but she's getting there. Good girl. Oh my goodness, I need to clean my curry out. We'll give her some carrot. You're so sweet. Oh my gosh. She's already looking so much better though. It's already, he's shedding her a lot. This is gonna be fun when it comes time to clipping her. She is not gonna be my friend. But it's gonna be so good for you, Dinkey. All right, we just wanna make sure we reward her a lot throughout the process. Good girl. This is your hair. Let's see if she'll let us do her face. Oh, that's a good Dinkey. Oh my gosh. She is really doing a good job. Now we're working on this side. We're kind of just letting Dinkey do whatever in a position that she wants to as of right now. Her hair is so curly. Look at this, it's so long. Oh my gosh. One of the main reasons why I need to clip her is this area right here. So she had just normal hair like this matted, but it got stuck on something and the whole hair from the root pulled off because it was just one big mat. So we really just need to get her clipped up because it's so matted. And I don't know if she'll really be a good candidate for a full-on bath right now. So clipping is probably gonna be the better way to go. So here's like a full mat right here. So if this was to get caught on anything, the whole thing would kind of rip off and get to like raw skin. Doing so good. Here, have more carrot, Dinky. You want more? Oh, you're so sweet. Good girl. Okay, and now we have some mats right here. And that one just pulled out. So I pretty much curried her out to a good extent here. She's looking a lot better even just with that, but even with it just being brushed out, she still has really thick, dense hair that's just been, you know, honestly just needs to be bathed or gotten rid of. So now I have this more of a hard bristle brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get all of the rest of the dirt off before we clip her. She's being really good. This is the most we've been able to fully groom her. We do this a lot in bits and pieces, but she's being such a good girl and really letting us give her a good grooming that she needs. So we're gonna start clipping her. We're gonna start at basically like her neck if she lets us, guys. This is purely up to her and her comfort level right now. And then probably just like down to here is where we're gonna start. This is where I noticed most of her like matting coming in, because as you can see, this area has been like pulled out as well. So this area is kind of where I'm worried about more. And then if she lets us do more, fine. If it gets too stressful, then we're just gonna keep working on de-shedding her. All right, Tinky. Good girl. Oh, it's so matted. Good girl. These are not the best clippers, I'm not gonna lie. But this is what Tractor Supply had. And disclaimer, guys, I am not the best at clipping. I never do this with any of my animals or any of my horses. So we're just kind of winging it. We're doing it so that she has no more mats and isn't as hot because we are into summer. So we're just trying to get her nice and shaved down as much as we can. So she's got 2 spots right here that have been pulled out already. So it's gonna look a little bit weird in these 2 spots in this area. She's being such a good girl. And then we have this area down here that looks like it's been pulled out. Good girl, a little neck massage. Good girl. I know. So I'm so glad we're doing this because as you can see better now the spots that were getting pulled out. We'll just be gentle over those spots. Good, Dinky. Good girl. You're doing so good, Dinky. Good girl. Oh, yeah. So much better. I'm gonna try to get as close up to the mane as possible without taking any of the mane off. I like her little mane. She's doing incredible for never ever being clipped or anything like that. She's doing so good. I'm just giving her a little bit of a break. Obviously, it's very much of like a vibration on her and around her neck. So we're giving her a little break, releasing the pressure, letting her eat some grain down there and some carrots. So she's doing so good though. It's so nice and soft. It feels so much better than over here. All right, so I'm just gonna make this line a little bit more prominent because we're gonna go past to her legs now since she's kind of letting us. So this is where we'll add 2. So I'm pretty happy with this line. Now we're gonna start working on her legs because her legs have a lot of mats in them. Good girl. You watch this, this is gonna be so satisfying. The legs are not really her favorite. I don't think she likes, obviously, the vibrating, but she really needs the legs because she's got a lot of mats. We're gonna push the envelope just a little bit because I'd like to get some of her stomach. She's got a lot of hair on her down there, and we are in the middle of summer here. So we're gonna go from here to here, down to her belly, and we'll see where that gets us. All right, Dinkey, you've been so good. Let's do it again. Check that out. All right, so I've got my line. This is so satisfying. My clippers are like, help me, help me. They're not the best clippers. Oh, she's looking so good. She looks like a brand new donkey. We're kind of getting to the stomach territory. I hope she is okay with it because I would love to be able to get some of this extra weight off of her from the hair. Oh my gosh. She has so much hair. Way too much hair to have in Florida this time of year. Guys, check this out. It's like a serious inch of hair from her belly to where the hair ends. She had so much hair. This is exactly like the layer that you can see. So cool. We just need to do the other side. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. She totally needed this. So we've got her clipped really nicely. I love how it looks. Her belly is completely clipped. It's so nice. Oh, I'm so happy for her. Her fur is still pretty dirty. My hands are so dirty from clipping her, but since she's in a really good mood about it, we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna clip her all the way through because she really does need it. I just didn't want to push any limits tonight, but I'm thinking that she is in it to win it. Probably likes how it feels. So while we have her, we're just gonna go ahead and clip her all the way. Ultimate makeover clipping session for our donkey. So I'm so excited. We're about to see a brand new donkey. So we're gonna go ahead and time lapse the rest of this because I imagine it's gonna take us a while. So we've got most of her one side done. We're gonna do the butt now, and I'm thinking that this is gonna be satisfying. So here goes. I just had to oil my clippers and they're acting a lot better. Oh yeah. She had this area right here that did that same matting thing and got pulled out. So this is good. I'm so happy with how she's acting because this is gonna make her feel so much better. This hair is so thick, you guys, and look how dirty it is. My hands are so dirty. One side is completely clipped, so I absolutely love how she's looking. You don't see any ribs, so I'm so glad we waited until she filled out to actually clip her because you don't see any of her ribs or anything like that. Her hind end looks really good, so I would have probably been a little bit upset if we clipped her when she was so skinny. But I definitely think it would have also been cool to see how much she's progressed because we are truly seeing now that she has no hair to hide anything that's going on underneath here. But I'm so happy by the weight gain that she has. Her body condition's looking so good. So I'm a happy Dinkey mom right now. Now we just have to do the other side. Finally have the donkey completely shaved except her spine. I think this is going to be really satisfying. So let's do it together. All right, Dinkey. Last thing, shave your mohawk. My clipper blades are getting so dull. I'm so proud of this little $30 Tractor Supply clipper, I will say. But it's on its last leg. One whole donkey later. I think we'll stop there. Just clean it up a little bit on the sides. Yay! We've got a completely clipped donkey. She is new and improved. We're gonna give her a good brushing to get off all of this hair. She's so brand new. Check you out. Big day for you, Dinkey. You lost some weight in a good way because you got all this hair off you. You had a great grooming session. You overcame a lot of fears. We had really great progress with her today with this session. And guys, don't critique too much on my clipping job. I think I did great. The blade was getting a little dull here and here, so we probably need to clean it up just a little bit after we get all this hair off, just to see everything that we're left with. But overall, I think she looks so good. She needed this. I think even though it took months before we could do this, we did this at the right time so that we could get her looking good and then clipped really nicely. We're just gonna make her lines look a little bit better. Check you out, Dinkey. You are so cute. No one's gonna know who you are. They're gonna think we got a brand new donkey. So the next thing that I would do would probably bathe her, but I'm not gonna do that to her today in this video just because she's had so much going on with all the clipping. I don't want to freak her out. I want to end on a good note with her, but we're just going to do a couple more things. Get her looking nice and good, finish brushing her, brush her mane a little bit, and then she'll be on her way to be a completely made over donkey. So we're just going to brush her mane with this mane and tail brush. Not really much to this mane. This is the shortest mane I have ever brushed. Good girl. She's really fluffy on her head still, but we are going to keep it nice and fluffy. Good girl. Her tail, she's not going to be happy with me doing this, but we're going to give it a nice little brushing. Little baby donkey tail. Just going to brush a little bit of the hair in her ears, just to get them nice and soft. Get out any mats that might be in there. You got long ear hair, girl. This is what it looks like after a 2-hour donkey makeover. Guys, look at all this hair, her white underbelly fur that we got off of her. All of this. You know what? This is the complete mess. We've got some poop here. We were in here for a while. More of her hair here. And a gleaming little donkey. Look how shiny she is. Oh my gosh. This makeover turned out amazing. Dinkey, you're such a good girl. Look at those lips. Ouch, almost got my finger. All right, you guys. Well, this is her makeover pretty much completed. Since we're not going to bathe her, my hands are so dirty. We've been at it for almost 2 hours now. Look at my shirt. I'm covered in Dinkey hair. She looks so good. I've got no more treats right now, little Dinkey. And she did so good on today's makeover. I'm so proud of her. She totally needed this. Now she won't be so hot in her skin, and the rest of her hair that is coming through is actually so shiny, so I'm so happy that we have her on a good diet. She is gleaming through. Her old fur looked so dull and dusty, and now she looks so shiny. And I'm sure she's going to be so happy tomorrow when it is bright and hot out, and she won't feel as hot as she did today. So I'm so excited that she is now a brand new, made over donkey, you guys. She looks so good. So if you guys liked today's video, if you guys like that this is my first time clipping an animal, especially even not a horse, but a donkey that has hardly even been handled as much and is not even completely trained even. So I'm really proud of today. I'm proud of her, proud of where we got today with her. So if you guys like today's video, make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any of these videos. And of course, if I chance my post notification shout out today, shout out goes to. Alright, you guys, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.